Good evening. It's quite dark actually. I have been out. I hope it looks like I'm just walking through an estate called Bransholme at the moment, which is near my estate actually. But I haven't uploaded many videos recently, and that is partly because I've had a real lack of motivation to do a great deal of things. Since really having my MRI, I've just had this really ominous sadness and just concern for my own well-being, and I keep imagining scenarios which are worst case scenarios, but they're just things that you would do, and like life without my son or my fiancée, or rather their lack of me in their lives because of what's going on, and it's a bit silly really. I think that I need to kind of just try and do my best and be happy with what I've got. I mean, that could be a bit foolish of me really, to start thinking things that way. There's no real, I don't seem to have any clarity on what the hell's going on with me. I know that I've got an adrenal insufficiency, I know that I've got an ACTH deficiency, but I don't know why. And I wish I did. And I want my results back of the MRI so that I know if there is a tumour on my pituitary gland, what I can do and how we can treat it, and what medication I can take, what foods I can eat, and all of these different things to try and heal me. I really want to take ownership of it now, and it's becoming one of those things where I just wish it really would F off, because I want to get on with my life, and I want to be able to be the best teacher that I can be, and I want to be the best learner that I can be, because that's pretty much what teaching is about. You learn new things or ways to teach, and you're always improving your practice. And I want to be the best father that I can be when I'm with my son or without my son, and I want to be the best husband, because I get married in 10 weeks and my life will be complete, and I want to be the best for everybody else and not some emotional mess, because I genuinely think that I might be getting a little bit depressed. The problem with these types of diseases is they are invisible, and the only time that people really realise is when I look like death. So I have senior leadership members of staff who often say to me, or they are very mindful of how I'm feeling, and so are my general colleagues. Well, they're not colleagues, they are literally my friends who I work with. I'm really blessed to have friends who I work with, and they generally keep an eye on me, so they know when I'm not quite right. So when I'm like an Oompa Loompa or a minion, because I can either go like a really weird dark orange or a really strange yellow tinge, and from what I've read, I think that the ACTH affects my liver as well, But what I also found out is that I often gorge on food, like lots of sweets. I can't get enough. Like there's literally no off switch. And what I found is that, or rather, I say I found, my cousin, who is one of my best friends' girlfriends, but she's his partner really. It's more appropriate to call her his partner because she's a hell of a woman. She was explaining to me she's incredibly intelligent and she's an endocrine scientist or something to that description. So, she's very, very clever. And she was explaining to me about when I go hypoglycemic because of the way of my body works. And what that then causes, because I don't have an adrenal response, a cortisol response, there's no counteracting kind of hormone there. So I just continue to go hypoglycemic. So then I eat loads of, that's when I get my cravings. But then my body, because I'm taking artificial cortisol, it's like I'm always in starvation mode, or what my body would believe to be starvation mode. Therefore, that might explain a lot of the weight loss that I kind of have, even though I eat 5,000 or 6,000 calories a day. And some people might say that that's an absolute blessing, and it is, because I used to be about 18 stone once upon a time. I was quite a heavy gentleman. But equally, let's get across this road before I get mowed down. I eat and make myself really unwell because my energy levels are so low. It just doesn't work out. It's quite tough sometimes. Ultimately soon what I'd like to be able to do is completely change the record and start being more gleeful and hopeful, because soon I'll get sorry, I just had to hit my nose then. Soon I'll get the results of my MRI and my water deprivation test, and fair enough, the NHS is under significant pressure at the moment, what with COVID and everything else, so let's just hope that the next time I make a video I might have some more information. Thank you for watching, guys. Peace and love.